Hey Denzel, Coach Miles just said that he's been working Corian Harris out at safety during practice. I guess what's the difference you've seen from him at safety as opposed to being a cornerback?
Well, Corian is just an athlete in himself. I feel like he can play a multitude of positions. He's doing great at safety, and if we needed him at corner, I'm sure he would do great there as well. I mean, like I said, he's just a great overall athlete that can adjust to any position, in my opinion.
Hey, Denzel, I know that you said after the Coastal Carolina game, you guys felt that you could have played better. What do you feel like you guys have worked on this past couple of weeks to get prepared for Baylor?
Well, what we worked on was a lot of eyes, a lot of eye training, a lot of tackling, and just working together overall. Like, we didn't have an off season, didn't get to have spring. So, I mean, that first game was really like a wake-up call for us and like to really see where we were to address those issues. And I feel like the coaches have done a great job putting us in position to minimize those mistakes.
Hey, on that note, you think about Coastal Carolina having, I think, 15 spring practices. You guys obviously didn't have any. How big a difference do you think something like that makes?
Spring practice, I feel like it makes a big difference, especially for like those early enrollee guys and those guys who are, especially guys like myself who was coming off an injury. I kind of needed that time to like not necessarily see where I was, but like to get my confidence back and things like that. Not that I don't have my confidence, but you know what I'm trying to say. And I mean, I think it's very crucial. I mean, that's why they allow us to have that time in the first place, because they realize that it is crucial. So, I mean, that's my stance on it. Wish we could have had one, but unfortunately not. It is what it is, though.
Hey, does preparing for this Baylor game feel a little bit different just because, they just had their game with Houston canceled a couple of days ago? Does it feel like less certain than normal?
In my opinion, I just feel like I'm gonna attack it like as any other game. We're playing until they say that we aren't or anything changes. So I mean, we're gonna come in here, attack the game plan that the coaches have for us as if we're playing, and that's the stance that the entire team is going to take. So that's how I feel about it.
And what are the challenges of preparing for a team that hasn't played yet? Obviously, ideally you would have been able to watch them against Houston the other day, but you didn't get that chance.
I imagine it being a little bit different, obviously, because we haven't seen them this year on a playing platform. But like we have great coaches. Like, I mean, these coaches know their coaches and know a lot about them and their schemes and different things like that I feel like could help us as well. Like, I mean, just because we really haven't seen them, it makes it a little bit different preparing for them because we haven't seen any of the active material. But I feel like our coaches are great at like doing that and like drawing up different things and things that they may run or
And what have you found out so far about the Baylor offense and what you guys might need to expect or look out for?
Gap schemes. A lot of gap schemes, a lot of pullers and different things that we just have to fit up the right way. That's all it is. I mean, obviously they may have more, but we haven't seen, obviously, because they haven't played. But, I mean, one thing I'm pretty sure of is gap schemes.
Denzel, their quarterback moves around pretty well and runs well. Does that change how you guys work as linebackers, and you always have to keep an eye out on him?
Yes, sir. We faced a pretty mobile quarterback last week, so it kind of got it on my radar. So, like, just how to tempo the game and how to tempo like the pass drops or when he feels like he's in trouble. So, I mean, when you're going against a mobile quarterback, you obviously have to be a lot more detail oriented in your drops and just, like I said, keeping your eyes in the right place and things like that. But I feel like we can do that, then, I mean, we'll be in great shape.
You and Drew played most of the snaps at inside linebacker in the opener. I'm curious about maybe what kind of assessment you guys got for that game, and what would you hear from your coaches about how you guys played specifically, you and Drew?
Me and Drew, we're pretty close friends, and we take a lot of those things personal as far as like our play. The feedback that I pretty much got was that I did pretty good. It's just a couple plays that I feel like I left out there and that I want to get corrected and get cleaned up. Drew, in my opinion, he played great. And when we're out there together, I mean, it's second to none. It's a great relationship that I have with him, and I just love being out there with him. So, I mean, that we kind of feed off each other when we're out there as well.
You mentioned something that you're hoping to clean up. Was anything specific that you can share with us?
Just sometimes not thinking so much. Just going and and not just trying to digest everything or trying to dissect everything. Just like, just rely on my keys, rely on my coaching, and just go.
Denzel, you're heading back home to play, near home. You got any family, friends coming to watch, and how hard is it for them to get tickets?
Got a lot of family calling me and saying, like, can I come? Can I come? What do I got to do? This and that. And there's a lot of family trying to come and see, but trying to get tickets. I mean, obviously it's a shortage, and some people might get left out in the dust, but hopefully I can get as many there as I can.
Anything else for Denzel? All right. Thanks, sir.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.